And even though I can't have the best of you, I'm holding on to what's left from you. I can't let go, I'm chasing your ghost out in the cold. You're so close, so I don't want the pain to go. I don't want the pain to go, no. Hello to sorrow, making it stay. Trading tomorrow for yesterday. I don't want the pain to go. I don't want the pain to go, no. It's all I have left. It's all I have left. So I don't want the pain to go. It's all I have. Beautiful.
So you're a divine messenger of a certain type. That's your energy, the divine messenger. You are the God, part of God mind, right? That is aware of all the realities, right? And wants to show these is the messenger of the architecture of the bigger story. Loving the dream that you're sharing. Hopefully in love with the dream that you're sharing. And because you are, that's your power. That's your superpower. Right? You're being your God self impeccably, which is rare. When there's danger, the potential of opportunity gets larger because people are then seeking more opportunity. There's a little shadow in you, the human side, that says, oh, there's so much to do, am I really going to be up to it, especially when I got to go out and do businesses. What the fuck do I know about business?
Oh, yeah.
But the point about it, each of us, is we can't allow that sense of urgency, fear-based behavior.
Right.
You just have to just do it, enjoy it, make sure you're having fun, don't stress out over it. Never get like, I gotta make this happen. It will show you, will change as you evolve, but I stay keep up with your evolution as I go from lifetime to lifetime.
Windswept, fiction, based on a true wishful thinking. It was a God shot when she ran into Hal at the parking lot behind Alibaba Lounge. His fans were already lining up for his first acoustic performance in the States. When she saw him, her eyes lit up. Jai? It was indeed him. His fiery red hair is hard to miss, even though it was covered by a dark hoodie covered by a black bubble coat for the LA winter time. Oh, hey! It's been a while. He opens his arms and she reciprocates, and they give each other the longest hug. As they embrace, it was like two friends meeting again after years of circumstances apart, now in reunion. It was exactly what Emilie needed that evening, a reassuring hug from the heart that says, Namaste. The light in me sees the light in you, now breaking open. Welcome home. It was two artists in acknowledgement of their service to the world in the bodysuits they were wearing for this temporary time and space, reincarnations beyond time that have now finally met again and greeting each other again.
And who you are as a person, or whether it's special because it's like universally special to other people. But I wrote this next song about a dream that I had a bunch of times. It was a dream I had, and then it was sort of a daydream that I had a bunch. I don't really dream that much, but I daydream a lot, especially when I was a kid. I daydreamed so much. I still do a lot. It's sort of like when I was a kid, I would daydream about stuff that made sense, and now when I daydream, it's almost like having a vision or something. I don't know. It's like some other part of me is taking over. But I had this reoccurring daydream. I'm standing on the front lawn, and it's just like a normal suburban day. I mean, there's like the old man walking on the sidewalk by, and there's the mom driving by that's looking at me and judging me, and And there are different people in their yards doing, various things, and all of a sudden I get just overwhelmed with this sense of importance, like something important is happening. I don't know what it is, and I'm in the most mundane situation possible. So it doesn't make any sense to me. But suddenly I feel just strange. And then I look down and my feet are about 1 inch off of the ground. And I'm like, holy shit. And something about it feels so important. Something about it feels so ancient, like I've known that this was going to happen for a really long time. Like it's connecting me to something, some part of me that's much older than my normal mind. And I start floating higher and higher, and eventually I'm 3 feet off the ground, and everybody in the neighborhood is looking at me. And there's this strange sense of nostalgia in my body. I start rising higher and higher, and eventually I'm 10 feet off the ground, 20 feet off the ground. There's just still that feeling of importance. Everybody's watching me. And I start going faster and faster, and that feeling of nostalgia starts taking over my body more and more. I start remembering what that feeling is more and more. Not where it comes from, but just remembering the actual physical feeling. And I start feeling like it's the feeling of going home. I'm 200 feet off the ground now. 500 feet, 1,000 feet. That entire neighborhood looks like just one big ant. Going faster and faster. My speed doesn't stop. I continue to speed up, and I can feel the friction on my face from the wind resistance. And my skin slowly starts to peel. Little strips at first. I feel extreme heat. Then slowly everything is peeling off, my entire outer layer. It hurts so much, but it feels so right. It's like it was always supposed to happen. As I'm flying, all of my soft tissue starts burning off. Starts ripping off in shreds. I just reach this incredible velocity where everything is shaking, everything is violence, everything is chaos. Eventually I'm just bones and I exit the atmosphere. I look up and I'm flying straight towards the sun, straight towards oblivion. There's this deep, deep-seated comfort. Comfort like I've never known. Comfort like I've never known from a friend, from a parent, from any situation. There's this deep, deep-seated feeling like everything is okay. And that's always when I wake up. Lift up your eyes, child. Lift up your eyes. can see your blood.
Don't worry, I did it earlier.
And I can feel your heart now. Did you think I'd let you be alone? And I can hear sorrow playing through the airwaves. I can tell your breath flows with my own. And I will find you somehow.
What Emilie wanted to say to Aaron while watching Jai perform that evening. Dear Aaron, when I look at Jai, I think of who you could be tonight had you perhaps met me 5 years ago instead of Amy. I don't know the circumstances that led to your resigning your dream, but I know what it feels like when you are living your dream, acting out the truth in both the observed and the observer. Because I am watching Jai singing his truth and manifesting his dreams. And if it's anything I want for you, Aaron, it's this. Pursue your dreams. Do not give up on it. For it is the lifeblood, the source, the foundation of why we exist. I've had this heart-to-heart conversation with Jai some 3 years ago when I picked him up from Union Station and brought him to the high top of my friend's downtown LA studio for the interview. At the time, Jai was still taking the bus, and perhaps he still does. I'm sure he puts his pants on one leg at a time, just like you and I. And I'm sure there are moments where he is more human than I would give him credit for. When he tied back his hair, I thought about the way you had tied your hair back right before you made love to me. Perhaps you wanted to clear your view and see my round moon face when we would embrace. And I would be vulnerable just enough to let you inside, to discover my longing for a place called home. And that morning, before I threw you out, before I took your keys and threw it back at you, before I accused you of all the nasty names that you had called me, before I told you I would lose your number, I had wrapped my arms around your body and gave it a pulsing hug, as if to say, I love you, and I see you, and this is a piece of home. When we spoon together like this, I wanted to say how beautiful, how deep, how artistic, how sensitive, how profound you are. But I couldn't say any of it because you were pretending to still be asleep, and I was pretending that we had been lovers and friends like this for an entire lifetime.
Once I was afraid that I'd find you. Your patient, trembling eyes would unwind me, and all I'd become. Once I was afraid I'd fall in love with you for the first time.
On this particular morning, you said, we're done. It was your scorpion sting. And when you said it, it carried the tune of your fears, the fears that you have been machinating all along, the days prior leading up to this moment, on those nights when you would call only to hear my voice on a voicemail.
For the first
Perhaps it was the shame that had spoken that morning. You're going to Scotland, you told me, self-justified of the deep cut from the same wound you had opened. I reacted. I told you to get out. I told you perhaps to never come back again. I knew it was the end. I knew it, but you had known it before you knocked on my door the night before. The night when the lunar eclipse signified the ending and the beginning, and that was the beginning of our end.